I don't know why they were so freaking good. McKenna ate half of mine.
I liked your little Snapchat of Melissa taking a bite. I'm like, oh my god, only Brian would do that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm long MYO at 486.
I was just watching that one. I got that one at 486.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a morning spike to short into. I'm hoping that it can get to like 6 or.
I've been watching in the last couple of days. I mean, that's the one that went for $40 that one day or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it can at least get to. It'd be great if it got to like 7 or 758.
And then I'm long GSUM at 132.
GSUM. Whole market's gapping down.
Yep.
I'm going to be soon. Oh, wow. GSUM. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
You're long at what price?
132.
Damn.
No action on the PRTY this morning. No value whatsoever.
GSUM at 22.
I'm mad I sold it, but I bought MDGS this morning at 396. I sold it at 425 because it was just looking heavy.
I know, I tried to short it. There was no shares to short.
Yeah, now it's coming back.
I'm getting a different broker, dude. I'm about to get. I'm gonna go with Speed Trader or Cobra. I'm tired of not having shares to short on these gimme fucking plays.
Yeah.
Like yesterday with UAVS. You know what I mean? I had to hold through that squeeze and wait. You know what I mean? And I couldn't. Whereas normally I would have just cut my trade and then shorted higher, but I knew I didn't have. There was no shares to short. And shitty ass E-Trade.
I hear ya.
All right, babe. Babe, I'm about to start this live stream. Thank you very much for that. Happy May Day, everybody.
Yeah, and
Happy motherfucking May Day. Trust me, don't worry. I'm going to get the little ones out of here soon. Okay? In fact, here, you want to take your oatmeal downstairs? Good idea. Okay, let's go downstairs with that. Come on. Alright, babe, I gotta get this going. We're starting soon. Right, so we're already starting. Alright, so let's go through the watch list real quick. The only thing that right now I'm long. What was your short entry yesterday on UAVS? Actually, it was in the 370s. It was in the 370s. I held through a squeeze, which was really shitty. That wasn't fun, but the payoff was nice. So the risk to reward was there, considering I covered the last of it down in the ones. But typically the risk to reward wouldn't be there on that. So I'm gonna get a different broker because I can't be getting squeezed like that. That was fucking stressful. But I mean, they had no catalyst. I knew the stock was gonna fail. But, I mean, sometimes shit goes further. I mean, that would have been horrible if that stock would have held up. Say it would have held up near 5 and consolidated and gone for another day. I would have had to cover it and taken a sizable loss. But whenever I tried shorting... Let's look at UAVS right now. Henry was long from $2 the day before. He didn't hold overnight because he was worried about them doing a financing overnight. Yeah. So I shorted the morning spike here at 4. And I knew I was going to get squeezed too. Watch. So I shorted the morning spike at $4. And then when it pulled back, I covered down here in the 340s. Not all of it. I only covered part of it. And then this bounce right here, I shorted more into this bounce, but I was a little early on my short entries. Squeeze on me. What I should have did is, so I went and checked that there was more shares to short. By this time, there was no more shares to short. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to hold through this squeeze. I should have just boxed myself in, bought it long for that squeeze, because I knew this is a perfect long setup right here. You got the morning spike, a pullback, and then it's consolidating over that VWAP. You buy it, you know what I mean? And then you sell into this push towards 5. But for some reason, it didn't pop in my head. Even though I knew I was about to get squeezed, I made the decision to hold through the squeeze. I should have flipped it. I should have boxed myself in, went long, sold into the squeeze, and then this halt on the way down, and then a gap down all the way to 1 was just fucking epic. So yesterday I had my second biggest day ever between that one and CAPR. Also, right now, one of my top potential long plays or long buys right now is THMO. I longed this one yesterday. I dip bought it at 10.25, sold in the 12.40s. But the reason why I dip bought it at 10 or 10.25 is because that was the breakout on the daily. So today yesterday was day 1 of the breakout. Here's C10 is the breakout. So it's gapping down with the market. Everything's gapping down right now. So right now everything's gapping down. Whenever this thing opens, so red to green on this is 11.50. So if this thing gets over 11.50, I'm a buyer. Also, if it panics down to 10, I'm a buyer there, I think, at 10 in the morning panic. I don't think that if I buy it at 11.50, I'll definitely be selling it up at 14. After that, I'll be looking for a short on this. Another short, GNMK. GNMK, they got their earnings are coming up on the 4th, which I think is Monday or Tuesday, right? So I think that this thing has been ramping up in anticipation of the earnings. So I'm watching this for next week. I might short it today. I'm not sure. I don't want to hold through earnings, but I'll definitely be watching this for next week for a short play after earnings, after they report their shitty earnings. Right now, I am currently long PRTY. Currently long PRTY. I went long yesterday afternoon. I took some profits, and then I rebought. So I into power hour. It's consolidating right here. I got long at 73. Sold into this squeeze at 86 or 85 here. Bought some more on this pullback. Sold the rest at 87, I think it was. And then it pulled back, and I rebought off of this double bottom on VWAP. So I've been holding overnight. It had a little push. I sold some more into that, and then it pulled back, and I re-added. So now my average is 75 cents. So this thing, the red to green on this is, on PRTY, is 75 cents. So if this doesn't spike, if it immediately starts to fail, I will exit very quickly. But what I'm hoping is a break over 75 and a squeeze towards the 80s. Be awesome to go to $1. Henry's long SPI at $1.50. Palcash is short SPI at $1.67. Let's look at that one.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not going to... I'm keeping my wrist tight, so...
Up 77%. I mean, for me, SPI, I can't long it, and I can't short it right now. I want more extension for a short. And a long, I don't trust it. So for me, I'm just going to leave it alone. MYO is also kind of ripping in the pre-market. Got a horrible long-term chart on MYO. It's got a float of 2.68 million, and the SPI has a float of 9.62 million. We didn't cover that. MYO. So Henry's long from 486. So he's got a pretty good entry there. MYO is up 31% on the day. So I'm hoping that this rips at the open. I'd love to see it go to maybe 758, and then I'd like to short into that morning spike. Also, I'd like it to rip for Henry so we can make some money on it.
Heck yeah.
Sup, Reed KO. Oh, what's up, bro? Glad you joined in, man. Glad you came in. Appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Let's see here. Palcash is long. MDGS 415. MDGS.
That's when I bought this morning at 396 and sold at 425 when it was just pretty top heavy up there, and I'm like, I don't like it.
I think this fails at the open, but that's my opinion. And MDGS. Well,
They put out news to get first order for COVID-19 surgical test kits.
Maybe not, actually. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about that.
It's got to float to like 2 million or something.
I got 4 million on trade ideas. Okay. So I mean, it is a breakout on the daily. It's a multi-day breakout on the daily chart. Actually, this thing might be a good long. So the breakout is over 350. I think it was 350 is the breakout. Yeah. Wow. Man. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this one's
probably gonna go because I bought it this morning and sold it.
So maybe if it does fail right at the open and it finds some support at 350, I might be a buyer there at 350. I probably won't chase it into a morning spike. Well, if it spikes up and it holds and it does a VWAP hold and it pulls back and it looks like it's holding its gains, I might buy it then. But I'm not going to buy it right out at the open. Right now, top watch for me is PRTY Party. Hope everybody had a good week. I had a great week. I had a good week. This month has been, the last 2 months have been fucking incredible. I mean, I don't know if it's the market or if it's me but they've been good.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Open.
And party is, what is party doing? So right now my top watches are PRTY and THMO. And we're getting a squeeze on MYO. Henry, sell into that, dude. Sell some of it. Because this, I have a feeling this morning spike is going to be short-lived. And smack down. MYO down to the 560s. Is it going to keep going?
Yep, I'm not selling yet. I've been watching this for a couple of days. Almost bought it 2 days ago, so at like $4.
How am I not getting a fill there? Okay,
Trying to short it?
Yeah, I did try to short it. All right, where party is failing. So I'm exiting that one. And for some reason, I have a live order open in E-Trade, and I should have got executed. I don't know why I didn't get executed. And I have a live order for THM. Man, E-Trade has been horrible at the market open, man. It doesn't let you know if you're fucking entering or you're exiting your positions. I mean, Jesus Christ. There we go. So I'm out of party. And I'm short MYO at 565. So I did get an execution. It just doesn't tell me on the E-Trade Pro platform. Right at the open, whenever things are the most busy, it fucking sucks. All right, so I'm gonna cover some more. I'm gonna cover some of this into this little dump on MYO. I missed it. I tried to get out at 526, but I missed it. All right, covered some at 524. I'm going to do my best to cover some more down here at 5. Okay, got some out at 512. Covered some more at 520. THMO is doing nothing. It's just sitting there hanging around over 11. All right, I've covered 3/4 of MYO. Made back the money I lost on PRTY and got me green on the day. And if it bounces, might short into a bounce. MYO. So yeah, shorted into this morning spike right here, and then covered down here in the low 5s. AMTX hitting high a day scanner. Do you look for these?
That this morning, but there's no volume on it. Dang it.
Do you look for what do you look for in these gap up breakouts? Well, it depends on how much they're gapping up. All right, THMO is spiking a little bit. MDGS hitting high a day scanner.
Nice.
MDGS going bananas. That's the one right there, man. Look at that break. Look, it pulled.
I knew it was gonna go because I bought it and sold it this morning.
It pulled back to not quite 350, but that pullback was the entry right there down to 375 on MDGS.
Good job, Palkish.
Yeah, good job. I like that buy. I mean, that would have been a perfect dip buy. If I would have been shorting MYO, I probably would have dip bought that right down there in the high 3s. Getting a little bit
watch it. This one could be the runner today.
Yeah, so now it's over the pre-market highs, MDGS. So if it consolidates and can hold over this, maybe the 450s, the 440s, I might have to buy it there too. That fucker is squeezing. MDGS got a float of 4 million. I might buy a pullback here. I'm also thinking of, we're getting a little bit of panic out of THMO. Not enough though. I think I went closer to 10, but it looks like it's starting to bounce. Leave it alone. Focus on MDGS. That's the one that looks like it's got all the attention. All right, so is this the buy right here? I think so.
I don't know.
I'm gonna buy it. All right, I bought some at 447 on MDGS. Buying it on this pullback to the pre-market highs. I mean, really, I wanted the 440, but I think it can break out here. I'll be selling some into a pop over the highs. There's 460, 455. Come on. I'd like to get my first piece out of 475. It's going to get there. All right, I sold some at 451 just because I'm scared. I wanted to reduce my risk a little bit. Not because I don't think it can't go. It's just that if it does go against me, I didn't want to lose as much. Really, 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 really want to get out some at 475. Come on. And VWAP is at 425. I need to get VWAP up on this chart. VWAP's at 425, so I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell a little bit right here. Well, it might squeeze right now. Okay, I sold some at 448, and the reason why is because if it pulls back to VWAP at 425, I'm going to add to my position there.
My GSUM just got halted. Yes.
Oh yeah, it hit high day scanner. Oh sweet.
Woo!
Nice. Got halted on the way up. All right, so we're getting a pullback to. We're getting pulled back to the 420s. So I'm thinking about adding right here. Let's see how VWAP holds. All right. I got some at 429. Into this pullback at VWAP. So it's at the pre-market highs. And it's at VWAP. I think I'm going to risk 420. I'm going to put the stop loss in just in case it moves too fast and I can't get out quick enough. Oh, fuck. Well, didn't get my stop loss in quick enough. 418, 417.
AMTX is also halted.
Ooh. MDGS, you piece of shit. I'm going to get out into this little pop here.
Jeremy, AMTX also halted.
Well, this MDGS is turning to be a disaster. There, I'm out. I'm out. Lost on that one. That's okay, though. Wait for something else to set up.
Did you hear what I said? You're not listening to me. AMTX also halted.
I heard you. I was just trying to exit that. AMTX. Oh. Looks like it's open now.
Just open.
And I still got my share short of MYO. That's under 5 now.
I'm in at 117.
AMTX. Thinking of buying THMO right. That's a stupid buy. Nobody's looking at it. THMO down to 1028 now. MDGS. Failed morning spike. We'll see how it holds up right here on the bottom. Is it going to bounce? Is it going to bounce or is it going to give it all up? Put in a lower high. What do you think, Henry?
I can't focus. I'm focusing on AMTX and at 117 it's squeezing.
I'm gonna go ahead and
sold some. Oh, we got halted again. Yeah.
AMTX. Wow, Henry. All right, I hop back in MDGS one more time. Put in this higher low. I'm gonna risk that higher low, so I'm gonna risk 390. So I'm gonna put a stop loss in at 381. Looks like we're getting it's coming back a little bit. Might sell some into this little push right here. There it goes. There it goes. Sell. Got some out at 428. I'm long from 405 on MDGS, by the way. I might sell some more. I don't know how it's going to hold up. Sold some more. I still got half my position now. Sold half of it at 425. I'm going to put the stop loss in at 390. And then maybe it can get back to 450 and break high a day. That'd be really sweet. So see if it gets over VWAP and consolidates over VWAP. THMO down to $10. I'm wondering if
that's the buy the guy I listened to this morning.
I wonder if that's the spot where I buy.
That's what my guy said this morning when I was listening to him. He said, I wouldn't even think about buying THMO until it's around $10, $9.70, $10, he said. He said that would be a buy then.
I think I'm going to buy it. Okay, I bought. Oop. Got my stop loss in on MDGS at 389. So I'm risking 16 cents.
GSUM's up open.
And I got THMO at $10.10. GSUM is open.
And it's failing. I'm going to get out.
MYO starting to look like it wants to bounce down here at 5. Maybe. It's holding 5.
Oh. Got halted on the way down. I got out. I broke even on that trade.
AMTX?
GSUM.
And I'm going to keep the risk pretty tight on THMO. I'm going to risk the 990s.
Alright, so that halt didn't work out, so my AMTX should have worked out, shouldn't it?
I don't know. I'm waiting for MDGS to get over VWAP. There it goes. If it can get over VWAP and start consolidating and trading in a range between 425 and 450, and it can consolidate over VWAP, I'll add to my position for a break over the high day. And my wrist just got hit on THMO. I'm out of that one. Fuck that one. That was a bad trade. Yeah, maybe not, but yeah, maybe I put my wrist too tight. GNMK still green on the day. MYO looks like it wants to bounce, so I'm going to cover the rest of my short there.
Yeah, the longer MYO holds over $5, the happier I'm going to be.
Take the rest of those profits. Oh, got me out partly. I hope MYO bounces so I can reshort it. And we're up over 425. See if we can hold over 425 on MDGS.
I'm so mad I missed selling half of my MYO at that push in the morning. I had a 586 because I wanted to get $1 because I thought it'd squeeze at least $1, and I missed it by 6 cents.
Jonathan, you were short THMO? MDGS up to almost 450 now. I was short THMO yesterday too, but I got out too early. I didn't hold it overnight. And
AMTX is open.
I'm trying to sell some at 439 and I missed it. Sold a little more at 435. I'm going to put an order to buy at 426. I'm going to add to my position on MDGS. Actually, I'll probably put it at 430. Look at that. We might not even get it. I might not even get a chance to add. Now we're breaking out on MDGS. MDGS. Trying to squeeze.
AMTX open and pulled back. Two halts that pulled back. That's very rare. Oh my
Sold some more. Oh no, I sold it all. Damn it. I accidentally sold it all. Sold all my MDGS. Fuck, I wanted to get an ad down at 425. Oh well. Look, oh, I'm missing the breakout. Fuck, I accidentally sold it all. Damn it. MDGS breaking out. Oh, man, I sold it all. I didn't mean to. I only wanted to sell just a piece of it. Fuck. Look at it. I sold it just before the breakout. I just wanted to sell a small piece. I can't buy it up here. I'm not chasing this son of a gun up here. Wow, squeezing to 5. And there's no shares to short on it either.
That's right. I think this one's going to be the runner today.
Which one?
Got over 22 million.
Which one?
There might be MDGS. There might be some more opportunity on it.
I mean, god damn, that sucks. Maybe I could buy a pullback at 450. God damn it, man. I really wanted to get an add to my position. I was long from 405. Fuck, I can't believe I sold it all. Alright. I'm going to see if I can't snag some at 455 on a pullback. I got an order at 457. May not even pull back to that. Maybe I should just take it way the fuck up here on this little micro pullback. I mean, chasing it up here, it's definitely a FOMO buy. Really rather have it pull back to the breakout. Alright, got it. Boom. Got it at 458. I'm going to keep my risk pretty tight on this, though. 450 is going to be my risk. Yeah, if I would have got my ad right there, and I was long from 4, my average would be like 430. So I'm going to risk 450. I'm only going to risk 8 cents. I think this is going to go to 5, Henry. MDGS.
Yep, looking strong.
Alright, got my stop loss in. Might take me out right here. Lose 8 cents on it, which I'm fine with. Maybe I have a little bit too tight. Moved it to 445. Alright, getting bought up over 450. Should have added some more down here. I don't trust it. So I'm not going to add more. We'll just stick with what I got. I would like to add more, but MDGS just has such a history of fucking just losing its ass. I mean, yeah, but it is up from 83 cents. Jesus, today is day 1 of the breakout. I mean, maybe it can go parabolic. It's got huge volume. They got news. Just wish I wouldn't have got out all my shares. Fat finger mistake. THMO is bouncing off that $10 level pretty cleanly. Oh, Jonathan, you're in at 4. Nice entry, bro. Have you sold any of that yet? Sold a piece in the new high a day. Oh, nice. Sweet. Nice patience on the sells, man. I was selling way too early down on the 420s. There we go. Now we're getting squeezing past high a day. I think we're going to get over 5, man.
Yeah, it's going to break over 5.
There it goes, 5. Yes! Okay, I'm going to look to start taking the profits over the next. Man, it gets smacked down.
Real hard.
I didn't get a sell at 5. Come on. Damn. Look at that thing. Five just said, get the fuck out of here. And there comes 5 again. I'm going to try to sell some here at 5. Fuck it. I'm going to just take some out of 490. Damn it. Missed that too. Fuck. Now it's failing. Great. Come on. Give me one more squeeze to the 490s.
One more squeeze.
Man, this thing just, I don't know. Is it going to hold up? Move my stop loss up to 459. So I'm going to move my stop loss just under this candle right here, which I think it's about to take it out.
All right, my SPI is starting to squeeze. Patience is a virtue.
I'm trying to practice some patience with MDGS, but man, it doesn't look like it wants to get over 5 and hold there. I mean, it is consolidating over 450, so sold another piece into the 5. Patient with the rest. Yeah, I missed my sell at 5. I tried to get some out and I missed it. Wasn't quick enough. But it is holding over this, holding over 450, and it's consolidating, so the trend is still intact. It just needs to get over 5 instead of just, sometimes they get smacked down the first time and then they, but I definitely am going to sell some over 5. But I got a stop loss in right now because sometimes these things just drop like rocks, and so I have to cancel my stop loss and then put the sell in before I can get the sell. And here comes 5. There's the 480s again. Come on. I sold a little bit at 488. There's 490. Damn, this thing's struggling. 490. It can't get the 5, can it? Makes me wish I could short it right here. 5 rejected. God. I don't trust it. I'm selling it. I'm out at 494. I don't think it's gonna get over 5 and stay there. It just looks so heavy. It's just getting stuffed. But then again, sometimes at key levels they get stuffed, and then once they get over them, then they really speed up and squeeze. So I might be too early, but whatever. I'm green on the day, so fuck it. Damn, Archon is trying to go parabolic today. Yeah, that 5's a tough level. I bought 1,000 shares. I bought 1,000 shares.
You sold your party, PRTY.
Oh, did it come back?
No, I said I hope you sold it.
Oh yeah, I sold right at the open when it didn't start spiking.
Yeah, it's down to 66 cents.
Yeah, that was sold that one within about 30 seconds of the market open.
CODX breaking out.
Is it really? The only thing I ever, for some reason, the only thing I ever think whenever I hear the CODX is short. That's all I ever think when I hear that ticker. Short it. GNMK hanging around red to green. MYO slowly fading. Other than that, there's not an MDGS. There's not a whole shit ton of stuff. Yesterday, man, the last 2 days have just been action-packed. It's CAPR, UAVS, THMO. I mean, last couple days have just been unreal. CODX is kind of bouncing off the lows a little bit. Not going to short that yet. INO got hammered this week. Invax is down under $20 now. I should have held my INO short all week long. I think he's just gotten killed this week. Man, if there were shares to short here at 5, I would short MDGS right here. Because it just looks so stuffy right here. Short it here at 496 and then risk 515. You still think it's going to get over $5, Henry?
I'm not.
You're not focused on that one? You're still, what are you in? You're in SPI, right?
SPI, AMTX, and GSUM.
Oh yeah, GSUM. Let's see what that one's doing. Consolidating, going sideways. Spiked for a minute, then it got slapped down. There we go. It says, oh, Brian's going to short. You know what? I think I'll get over $5 now. We'll prove him wrong. No shares to short E-Trade. MYO looks like it's curling back up. Looks like it wants to try to come back. Which, if it pops up to VWAP, I'll probably...
Yeah, I'm still in that one too, so...
And MYO?
Yeah, 486.
It might come back, never know. Back over 5, MYO. MDGS. I have an imaginary short at 496. Because there's no... I would short it, but there's no shares to short. INO, nice reversal long. One or more. What's INO at right now? It's at 11. Oh, cool. It's coming back. Yep. And MDGS starting to give it up. It could bounce off 450 though. Consolidate over 450 and then maybe come back later. MYO up to 515. Gonna test VWAP. Alright, I just took a little baby starter short on MYO at 520 just because I think that even if it comes back close to high a day, it's going... I think that, well, there it goes. I'm going to add some more here in the 540s. Missed it. So I got an order in at 540 to short some more on MYO. MYO. So it's coming back, trying to spike. There we go, 550. Shorted some more there at 545. Got some more at 540. So we'll see how MYO can see if it can consolidate over VWAP. If it holds over VWAP, sometimes they pop over VWAP and then they give it back up. I think that MYO is going to be like that. It's going to be an all-day fader. That it'll give up this spike and then it'll go back down to 5 and then end up fading the rest of the day.
My AMTX just got halted on the way up again. Oh.
AMTX. Look at that one. AMTX. Oh, wow. Look at that. It spiked up. It pulled back. Kind of hugged VWAP. And then, boom, now it's on its way back up. Sweet. And look at that. MDGS bouncing off that 450 perfectly. So MDGS bouncing off the 450 real nicely. So hopefully this can hold up and then maybe squeeze out and get over 5 later.
I gotta sell for half my MYO at 550 if it hits it again. And then I'm gonna hold the other half just to see what, like I said, if it reclaims VWAP here, if it's just gonna give it back up.
If it starts holding over VWAP and consolidating, I'll cover. CODX over 13 now. So MYO, it's holding over VWAP pretty good, Henry. I may have been a little early on my...
I just got half of it sold at 550. Now I'm going to hold the other half and just to see if it's going to start to grind and try to push towards $6 high a day.
So what I'm going to do is, I think I might look to reduce my position size on a pullback right here maybe.
Oh, excuse me.
Is it going to hold the 530s? Oh, there it goes. Maybe. Well, maybe not.
Looks like it's getting bought up.
Yeah, it is getting bought up at 525. All right, I covered 500 shares just to reduce my risk a little bit. INO rolling over. CODX still squeezing. MDGS holding up over 450. Good for MDGS. Might be a rebuy here in a little bit. And MYO. And there goes 450 on MDGS. Spoke too soon. Glad I didn't rebuy that. So my $5 short would have been working out nicely right now. I'd be covering into this little flush under 450. MXD halted again. Oh, hey, nice pop on GSUM up to $1.53 off that consolidation. GSUM starting to look really interesting.
I'm still on that one.
GSUM.
Halted. Yes. Well, the first halt didn't work on both that and AMTX. Now they both got halted twice. AMTX is working out, so I'm hoping GSUM works out. What's the chat people talking about?
Let me see here. I haven't. God damn it! What the fuck? It's not letting me log in again. Oop. I just got some more short on MYO at 444.
544.
544. Let's see here. Trying to check the chat right now. I had this problem last week. Wouldn't let me log in.
Look at AMTX. Come on, baby. Squeeze.
What?
Testing high day.
Alright, so I gotta email them. MYO holding over VWAP pretty good, man. MYO may be a squeezer today. Right now my average is 545. Oh.
I mean, it hit $40 before. It should at least hit 20 today, shouldn't it?
It could. I just added a little bit more there at 570. I think I'm going to use high day as my risk. If it gets over high day, I think
I
I'll...
think it's about ready to break out.
Yeah, if it gets over high day, I'm going to exit the trade because I don't want to get my dick squeezed off. It looks like it wants to go. So far, smacked down by high day, but that could change real quick. High day is 580. Back to VWAP, it looks. First attempt was a fail. And your GSUM is still fading. I got short MYO at 539. Did not like the strong hold at 522. Covered at 535 right before this perk.
Yeah, AMTX, new high day, 145. Boom. So I'll move my stop loss up.
What's your entry on that again?
117.
Oh, wow. Damn, you got a nice entry. Ooh, AMTX working out good for you, Henry. You bought it off VWAP? Off that little consolidation zone?
Yeah.
I'm assuming? Yeah.
Oh, right. No, I bought it actually right before it got halted. It was pretty, like, I seen it squeezing over $1, and then I'm like, so. I mean, so right now it's not up a whole bunch, so I'm just got my stop loss set at break even.
Yeah, Reed, I don't blame you at all for covering MYO. It's looking pretty. It's holding over VWAP. It's trending up. It's, I don't want to get it shook out just yet. It needs to break high day before I'm going to exit completely. Your GSUM is open now.
Ooh.
Pulled back to
And
the
slap down.
140s.
That's all right. You be patient with that one too. These could be halted 10 times each day.
One of those. It's annoying when they get halted over and over and over.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not getting too excited.
MYO, about ready to test high day. I better put my stop loss in.
Do you see MLND just hit my high day? Chart's looking nice. Kind of want to buy it here.
570s. Oh, almost broke out. Alright, rejected by 575 so far. MYO. Really? MYO is only up 38% on the day. Probably not extended enough.
Yeah, I moved my stop loss to 520.
I should have bought MYO. Uh-oh. There we go. MYO starting to give it up a little bit. I mean, God, what a beaten down chart.
It's getting bought up.
I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, it tried to spike, gapped up, tried to spike from the 3s to the 550s, and then ended up lower than where it opened. So that's why I'm kind of thinking that today's going to be, I don't see why today wouldn't be any different. All right. Pulling back to VWAP. We'll see how it holds VWAP. So I'm still short. I got a little add up here in the 570s a few minutes ago. Risk high day, 580. Nothing super crazy moving. Anyways, so while I'm waiting here for MYO to shit the bed, if anybody, off topic, if anybody is looking for a good Netflix show to watch, Henry suggested Limitless to me, and I fucking love it. Anybody watch that show? Limitless on Netflix? Damn, that's a good show.
With it, or?
I'm not done with it. Don't give me a spoiler alert.
Oh, okay.
That is a good show, Henry. Yeah, that was a nice pick. I like that pick. Thoroughly entertained. Oh, CAPR. Is that one coming back? Let's look at that one. Ooh, look at that. Up to the 840s. Wow, what a squeeze. All I can think when I see CAPR is short. I just shorted it into that squeeze right there at 840. At 840. How's my average 840? Pretty shitty average. All right, MYO. Starting to give it up. It's under VWAP now. I'm going to cover a little bit here. Just a little bit. Cover a little bit at 526 on MYO. And CAPR. If CAPR keeps going, which I think it probably will. Maybe not. I don't know. And it's pulling back now. CODX rolling over. MYO getting shafted, yes. Oh, were you long on Reed? Were you long on MYO? I thought you were short. No, you were short. I kind of thought MYO would get stuffed at high day. I mean, I almost covered in this consolidation over right here. I almost covered right down here, but I was like, man, I don't think this is going to... I think if it high... That's why I put an ad up here at 570. I was like, I think if it tries to go to high day, it'll just get stuffed. So far, it is, but it could still come back. Yeah, I think CAPR is going to go higher. So I covered some, and I'd like to get some. Hopefully, it goes to 9, so I can short up at 9. I don't know. I don't believe in CAPR. But it did just go green on the day. That was the spot to buy on CAPR when it green on when I love green to red moves, man. They work so well. CAPR. So the red to green line on that one is how $7 exactly. So that's picture perfect. You get a whole dollar break at 7, plus you get the red to green. I mean, fuck, dude, that is a beautiful buy right there. You buy it at 7 over the break. And then you add on the pullback on this consolidation over VWAP. Fucking A, man. Wish we would have seen that setup. Would have piled in there. Made a fucking shit ton of money on that. Dude, I would have probably went really big right there on this. I would have bought, say, 1,000 shares at 7. It squeezes up. Probably would have sold a little bit, maybe 500. Then on the pullback, add another like 1,000. Maybe even 2,000. I don't know. And then into this push right here towards 8, just sell into that. That's a nice setup. All right, we're going lower with MYO. So down, I think I'm gonna cover some more here at. Covered some more at 518. I'm going to make all my money today on MYO, it looks like. You going to fade some more, dude? CAPR. Oh, there it goes. Glad I didn't cover it all. Covered some of it, not all of it.
On what? CAPR?
Yeah. I could still pull back the VWAP and hold. I mean, it's holding 8 now. I probably should cover a little down here by 8. I am going to cover some. Cover down by 8.
Almost just got me. I just bought MLND.
MLND.
I'm in at 205.
MLND. Ooh, wow. Holy shit. Why didn't you alert this? That this thing was moving?
I said I...
Did you?
It. You were blabbering and you didn't hear me.
Is that what I was doing, Henry? I was blabbering?
Yeah.
I thought that's what I'm supposed to do here, is blabber. Right? Okay, where'd you buy it at? Tell
205.
me. 205. Break over the $2. It's the second push of the day, you know? I mean, I like it.
I only bought 300 shares just to see what it does.
Just a dabble.
Dabble.
And we're down to 513, 515 on MYO. I'm going to cover some more here. Cover. I had 2,000 shares short. So covered some more at 514. And I am going to watch MLND.
What float you showing? My shares on Thinkorswim says 19 million.
Trade with Vlad. Thank you for the alert on CAPR. And Henry, say again.
What do you show for the
Float
on MLND? On Thinkorswim it says 19 million shares.
MLND, the float is 13 million. So it pulls back. Actually, I might buy MLND on a pullback here. I really like this chart. Let's look at the daily on it. The daily says, ooh, there's a gap to fill up to 5, Henry.
Yeah.
Melendo Therapeutics.
I don't show no news, so whatevs.
Whatevs. And we're down to 793 on CAPR, so I think I'm going to cover some more down here.
Love when the stocks don't move on news.
You do?
No, because it's frustrating. It's like, why is it moving?
You're like, tell me why. All right. And then CAPR, if it bounces and puts in a higher low, I'm going to short some more in that higher low. Maybe. All right, here's a pullback to 2. I'm going to buy some right here. Got some at 202. I kind of want to buy more. And I'm going to buy more. Maybe I should wait.
Buy at 195, so.
Maybe I should wait till it gets closer to VWAP.
Yeah,
Nah, fuck it. I want
to buy at 195, so.
I'm too impatient. I bought some more at 203. So my average is 203. I think it'll get one more leg up. A lot of times, most of the time, you know, you got to squeeze and you pull back and a push. Most of the time, you get 3 legs. You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for, is one more leg. Oh, I got a little ad on my CAPA short at 820. And I think I'm going to add some more. If I can, if it goes to 830. Alright, I got some more short on CAPR at 820. And then I'm going to add more at 830.
My AMTX just broke high day again. Sweet. Keep grinding, buddy.
Is MLND going to pull back the VWAP? Because if it is, I'm going to sell some of my shares and then buy more lower. I think it is. Alright, I sold some of my shares. And I'm going to see how it... Well, I love buying at the whole dollar mark, but I think it might pull back the VWAP. We'll see. So really, I want to get more of this MLND at closer, like, yeah, 190s, 195. Yeah, you're right, Henry. But it may not even break 2. It's going to break 2, Henry?
I don't know, but I do have a buy order in at 195, so. Keep an eye on that. I just had an alert on another stock. Let me see it.
I don't have that many shares.
No volume there. All right.
Oh, there's our pullback. gonna put a buy order in at 196. Got some at 196.
Look at AMTX squeezing. Go, baby.
Wow, Henry. And you're long from 117, huh?
Yeah, I just moved my stop loss up to 147.
Damn, I underestimated that motherfucker. Maybe this MLND is not the play. Play of the day looks like AMTX. Reed says MLND multi-day breakout at 190. So you like it. Starting MLND at 204. I'm long 2,000 shares. Maybe I should add some more here. Okay, I got 2,500 shares now of MLND at. Added some more at 195. Hopefully this piece of shit can hold. Get bought up. No! All the way down to 190. I'm not going to sell just yet. They dipped just below VWAP and then... I mean, it looks like a... Man, Henry, so you just moving your stop loss up on the AMTX?
Yeah.
What's your stop loss at right now?
Let me go back. 135.
135. What just got executed? Oh, I got some more short on CAPR. Okay.
What's MLND gonna do?
I don't know. I'm not liking it though. It's pissing me off.
I'm not liking it right now, no, but
it needs to bounce off this 190 area. I think.
Yeah.
I think 190. I might say uncle and give up.
Say uncle and give up.
Oh, don't do it. Don't break 190. Come on, man. Find a bid. You gotta be fucking kidding me. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
That is annoying as fuck. Damn it. I mean, the chart looks so clean and so nice. I just thought it was going to pull back a little bit and then just have another ramp up. Oh, wow. And then I don't want to sell into this weakness, so I need to wait for a bounce. Are we even going to get a bounce or is it just going to die? Fuck me. I really don't want to sell down here at 180. I'd like to get a bounce back up to 190. Ew. Nasty. There's 187. Can I get a little more of a bounce out of you?
Come on, buyers, come in.
Should have just took it out at 189 or 190. Is he gonna? Are we gonna get another green candle out of it, Henry?
Let's see. We got 2 seconds for the. I'm looking at the minute.
There's
It's
190.
opening up now. Looks like it. So hopefully it was just a pullback and it starts to recover now.
Fuck that. I'm out. 189. Well, that was a shitty trade. That's okay, though. I still got CAPR and MYO. I almost added to my MYO short in the 520s. Looks like I should have, but I was too busy losing my money on MLND. So after all that, I have made a whopping $66. I had a fucking huge day yesterday, and what I need to be aware of right now is that after really big days or really big runs where I've made a lot of money, and this month has been spectacular, a lot of times some of my biggest losses have come after my biggest wins. So
You should watch AMTX though. This could be a 3.
I'm watching it.
Stock.
I got it up right now. It's about to test high through high day.
It's going to 300.
You say 300?
300%.
Oh, I thought you meant like 300. Like, is that what they said? Weeble? It is
$300. $300.
I'm sad I didn't pull the trigger on it. AMTX is the play, man. It's up 177%.
I mean, it can't go any higher hardly, though.
When you think they can't go any higher, they probably do. And when you think they can't go any lower, they probably do. It's going to break out right here, dude. I almost bought the breakout, but...
Come on, break out, get halted. There she goes.
Henry, you already got halted a couple times today, man.
4 times. So, it's got about 6 more halts in it.
It's got a float of 16 million. And there are no shares to short at E-Trade. What do you think about that, Henry? You like that?
I like that. I love when there's no shares to short. Love it. It's kind of depressing. It's got me about... I'm still up a little bit with the paper cut I just took from MLND. That's frustrating sometimes when you get in one trade, you lose. You get another one, you make basically break even what you just lost.
Oh, yes. MYO, thank you. You're my saving grace today. CAPR, okay, so it doesn't... Oh, there is. I was about to say, it doesn't look like there's any more shares to short on CAPR. So, I shouldn't do this, but if there's no shares to short on CAPR, then I don't want to cover my shares here. I want to hold them. Because if I can't get them back, it's such a bad idea to do that, though. Yeah, E-Trade is having a tough time finding shares to short on CAPR. So I'm just going to hang tight. I'm not covering with this high day break on CAPR. Because I don't want to give them up. Look at that. AMTX is pulling back. Okay, so for those of us who missed out on this big move, I mean, should we buy it here on this pullback? I don't know. I'm scared.
Yeah, it's hard when it's up this high. Does suck. It's got a couple, only like 2 failed one-day spikers. Last one was, looks like March 19th. It hit like $1.50, so it's over that high at least.
Woo!
It is a breakout on the daily too.
Damn. Dude, it's had Lots of one-day failed spikers. Oh, wow. All right, never mind. I can't buy this. I can't buy it up here. I missed. Henry did good getting it at 117. I can't buy it up here. It's just up way too much. I mean, if we look at the daily, Jesus Christ, this thing just non-stop. Look, one day, failed spike. One day, failed spike. Failed spike. Failed spike. Failed spike. Today's a big day. Most likely ends in the shitter, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stick around for it to go down. I got my stop loss in, and
Henry's not going to get married to it.
I'm just going to date it for an hour or two.
He's going to do a one-night stand.
But it's ready to break high day again, so I like that.
You like that, Henry?
I love the squeeze, so I can move my stop loss up to like 157. Claw our way to $2. That'd be nice. I mean, it's fighting.
I don't even think it'll get to 2 after looking at that daily chart. I wish I could start shorting it. But every time I don't think it's going to go to the fucking next level, it does. So if I was long and I got $2 out of this, or it got to 2, I would think that would be best case scenario. It looks heavy up here. But it may squeeze.
Oh, it does.
It may squeeze over 175 though. I'm sad I missed it. Hey, Jorge wants to know what your thoughts on GSUM are, Henry. Let's look at
That
it.
one took me out.
GSUM. Ooh.
I took a paper cut on that one. Lost $90.
GSUM.
But I'm going to set an alert that if it pops over 130, I might start getting interested in again. So yeah, 130. If it gives me that much consolidating sort of now and curling up, but I want it to get above 130 before I'll start, because it just could pop here to from 120 to 130 and just get slapped down again. So I put an alert at 134. If it hits that, then I'll look at it again.
Do you put the alerts on your platform or on your phone?
On my platform, Thinkswim, and then it alerts on my phone, but I'm sitting in front of my computer right now, so. So yeah, if you just right click, Brian, on the Thinkorswim, just on the chart anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, I did it.
You see create an alert.
Oh, there it is. Learned something new today. Thanks, Henry.
That's where I get all them alerts when I tell you. That's where MLND popped up, and I had an alert once it hit over $2. And most of the time I put them at 150, the $half mark or the whole dollar. But depending on if I was in the trade, then I'll adjust it too. So that way I don't have to. If I get kicked out, I don't have to look at it again unless it alerts me again.
Yeah, Reed, I had to cut it too. I cut it at 190.
I'm being patient with MLND. I'm still in it. I'm down a little bit, but I got my stop loss set at 178. It's probably going to get taken out here in a couple minutes, but if you look at where it just started, where it started ramping up, MLND was like 175 to 180. So I'm like, well, if it doesn't hold that little excitement, then I'll get out.
God damn, MLND just got the shit kicked out of it.
Meanwhile, AMTX, is this the end of it? Looking pretty heavy up here. But I got my stop set at 147, so I'm going to make 30 cents on the trade, which I'll take.
trying to figure out if I should take the rest of my profits on MYO. I still got 750 shares left. I'm wondering if it's gonna break low a day, or is it gonna consolidate and go sideways?
I don't know. I got my stop on that one at my entry at 486. So
AMTX starting to give it up.
yep, I'm about ready to get taken out there.
Thanks, Reed. Yeah, luckily that short worked out okay. Could have easily went the other direction. I could have lost on it, but
Actually, I'm going to do 145.
Lack of better say it hard, would play around with the idea of re-entering, but would do until I see a long horizontal consolidation and increase in volume. I agree. And GSUM doesn't look like, looks like it wants to be an all-day fader.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not liking it.
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee.
Slow kiss of death. Now, MDGS, I have an alert set on that one if it breaks over 420, 421, 420. See, it's starting to curl right now. It's consolidated there for a few minutes. Now it's starting to curl up. So, I mean, if it breaks 122, I start getting interested in that one again.
MDGS?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up. Okay. Let's see here. MDGS.
See how I like it because it gave
yeah.
about, you know,
It kind of looks like it wants to come back, huh?
yeah, so I have an alert on that if it breaks 421.
Definitely keep that one on watch. It might come back.
It's got 46 million volume already, and it's a, what, 2 million float? I mean, that could be one that, you know, they squeezed right before lunch at 11 o'clock or 12:30 right after lunch, you know. Seen it more than once. So not throwing that one out of the books yet.
Oh, yeah. Just got rid of a turd named Henry. He's never heard that joke before. So on next to my toilet, I got this little book, and it has a quote for every day. Today's quote. Today's May Day. First day of May. When you believe you were born a winner, then you will act with confidence of a winner and bring about the winning results. That's all we gotta do, guys. Just gotta believe you're a winner. We're gonna win. Okay?
So I'm liking MLND now.
Are you?
Just well, I'm still in it because I was going to be patient. I put my stop loss down to, like I said, the 178. But see, it's consolidating under VWAP now. Hopefully that was just a fake out, and now it's just going to grind back up and make a run. So I'm hoping. I mean, I'm seeing sells, at high day at 215, 227, 230. So hopefully I can get that one to turn around. We'll find out here in a couple minutes. It's going to be testing VWAP here. Take it over and reclaim it, please.
Covered a little bit of my CAPR. It's starting to give it up. And then I'm going to add into my short. CAPR. Big pullback. So hopefully it bounces and puts in a higher low, and I'm going to short in some more there.
Ooh, I'm holding on my AMTX. It didn't take me out. Nice. Trying to recover. Come home, baby.
Is that a video game I hear in the background, Henry?
Oh, sorry. It's my phone.
Were you playing a video game?
Well, it's not, I won't call it a video game. It's a game on my phone.
So it's a game.
It's a game.
Why can't it be called a video game?
I don't know, because I consider video games like on a
like on
Xbox,
an
or
Xbox?
PlayStation or something.
MYO testing 5 again. I think it's going to go lower. MDGS. I think MDGS is going to be an all-day fader. I don't think it's going to come back. 383. CAPR down to the 8. CAPR really giving it up now. I wish I wouldn't have covered my shares.
Brian, you there?
Yeah, Henry, we're just waiting for your furnace to chill out. Henry's got the loudest furnace on the planet. That's what that sound was. It sounds like an airplane taking off.
It'll shut off in a second. It doesn't stay on that long.
Make it go off whenever we get a stock spiking real fast, so it's like taking off like a rocket ship.
Okay, sure. And I think AMTX is about to take me out. I kind of want to put my stop loss below VWAP, but I guess if it comes back, I can just rebuy, but... I had to do it because I just think it's going to pop above VWAP or hit VWAP. I'm hoping. Maybe if it busts through VWAP, it'll be the first time since early this morning, so then I think it'll be finally done with. But if it can just come down and either not touch it or bounce off it and go, You gotta stay in the trade.
Did it take you out yet, AMTX?
No, I moved my stop loss.
Reed says that was a dumb shakeout for MLND. Go faked out by a quick dip below 183. I don't know. I really don't like charts like that on MLND. I mean, that's why I got out into that pop immediately because, I mean, in a perfect world, this thing, it spiked up, pulled back, it spiked up. It should hold like 190 at the least. VWAP was up here. Was it like 190, I guess? So it should at least hold VWAP. And now look at it. It's just fucking dying. So when it wasn't keeping that upward trend, that push, pull back to VWAP, consolidate over VWAP, push, pull back to VWAP, and it wasn't doing that. As soon as it bounced up to 190, I was like, get me the fuck out. I had 2,000 shares long. I took a bigger loss on it than I wanted to, but whatever. Well, now it cracked, so eventually it played well. Yeah, that sucks. That didn't work out. But according to that book, though, all you got to do is say, I'm a winner, and the stock will do what you want. Right?
Right.
The book says, when you believe you were born a winner, then you will act with the confidence of a winner and bring about the results. Okay, I believe it.
I believe the children are our future. Sweet. Is my AMTX gonna bounce off of VWAP? Come on, baby. Bounce.
If it didn't, you know what? If it didn't have such an atrocious long-term chart on AMTX,
Yeah, this would be the buy-in point.
yeah, I would buy it. But it has such a horrible long-term chart that I can't buy it.
Yeah, I got 137, my final straw. It looks like it's about ready to take me out, so.
You're in at 117?
Yeah.
Damn, Henry. You didn't take any up here in the... You didn't take any off way up here in the fucking 160s? Damn, dude. You missed like 20 cents of profit there. I mean, you can look at the daily chart and see that this thing is not
Yeah.
going to go any further. Or, you know what I mean? Henry's like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
I just, Henry, I mean, you get a move from 117 to 170. That's 55 cents on a... That's almost 50% on your money. That is 50... That's pretty much 50% on your money, dude. I mean... Hopefully you can get a bounce here up to 160. That'd be sweet.
I didn't buy 1,000 shares either, so I mean, if I bought more shares, I would have took the profits. But I'm still up on it. I'm okay. I'm happy with it. I'm still green.
True, you are still green. But
Still
I'm just saying instead of thinking in terms of like how much
Yeah,
money
I
you're trying to
understand
make
that.
out of it. Think in terms of like the chart and the percentage move, you know, because it's not really about like how many shares you have and how much money you're going to make. It's what is the chart telling you? You know, and if we look at the daily chart, the chart says that 160, 170s is almost best case scenario for this thing with the history of one day failed spikers. I mean, this thing has just a laundry list of them. I mean, fuck. Just over and over and over and over and over. God damn. I guess way back in, what year was that? Anyways, Henry, I'm not trying to berate you, dude. I'm just trying to make you aware.
I understand. I'm well aware. Well aware.
Jorge, I'm waiting for the bounce, the 160 on 18th, then I'm out. Hey, what are you in from, Jorge? Hopefully it bounces. It might. I think it'll bounce right here off VWAP maybe. May not be a huge bounce. MDGS is trying to come back, dude. MDGS says, you know what? I'm a super, super shitty fucking stock. I'm getting my ass kicked my whole life. But today, I broke out over 350, and I want to try to come back from the dead. I kind of want to buy it now. It's holding.
I mean, that's the whole consolidation from all pre-market is between frickin' 380 and 420. So it should have a lot of sport in that range.
I'm scared to buy it though. MDGS. MDGS. Look at that. It looks like it's curling up. It looks like it wants to.
Like I said, once it breaks like 416, 417 and starts squeezing.
Fuck it. I'm buying some. I'm buying some, Henry. You talked me into it because of the consolidation.
But I did say I had my alert at 420. Once it breaks that, then I'm gonna buy. Because I could just trade in this channel for fucking an hour.
That's true. I'm gonna risk the low a day. I'm gonna risk 380.
You know me, I like buying into strength. It's my specialty.
Henry likes confirmation, motherfuckers. Ain't that right, Henry?
That's right. That's right.
Is Matt Alvarado here today? He's not here today, is he? What do you think about Fran? No news. Let's look at it. Fran. I remember when that one ran huge. Well, I mean, it has a weak spike from the 270s to the $3 range. It's 30 cents. It's at its lows. I think that Fran has very little volume, not a whole lot of interest. I mean, it might hold up here. It looks like on the daily, it looks like it kind of wants to break out over 3. For me, not saying that, I mean, you could swing this and then maybe Monday it breaks out over 3 and it, you know, squeezes up for it a little bit. For me, there's not enough interest in it to want to trade it. That's just for me, though. It all depends on what your strategy is. I added back to my CAPR short at 446 or 846. MYO looking like it wants to crack low a day. I am still short that. Or it looks like
it's about to take me out of my entry at 486 here.
Just gonna be tough because there are tons and tons of intraday bag holders from not that long ago. Or you're talking about MDGS, right, Reed? MYO unwinding. I saw TGHI at 41, thought about it, did nothing. Now it's at 67. That's okay, Jorge. You're going to miss lots of them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Henry?
Yeah. And some will be super huge moves. All right, MYO just took me out. But I'm glad I sold half of it when it squeezed to 550 and made out on the trade.
Yeah, the patience pill, it's, see, Henry's trying to have patience with the AMTX. Yeah, the patience pill is a double-edged sword, man. Because sometimes you take your profits fast and quick, and, you book a win. But then other times, if you practice patience, these things can just go to the fucking moon. So it's kind of tough.
You're going to catch some, you're going to lose some. I mean, it's...
The patience it's definitely it's like you got to learn which ones to be patient on and which ones not.
I'm still holding SPI.
SPI?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that one's just kind of going sideways, consolidating.
Yeah.
Chopping around a little bit. Now it's at
ATX just took me out, so that one's done. Broke VWAP. It's going to die the rest of the day. Alright, so I'm only in SPI and MLND now. MLND almost took me out. Like, I have 1 penny.
my CAPR short's working out real nice now. Oops. See how it holds VWAP. Looks like it's about to crack. Go below 8, hopefully. It might hold 8 here. I don't know if CAPR is going to hold 8 or not, so I'm going to cover just a little bit at $8.12. So we'll see if it holds 8. And I'm still long MDGS. I don't know if it's going to come back, though. Doesn't look like it, does it, Henry? MDGS?
No.
Maybe I see. It's kind of,
I mean, it's sort of making higher lows, but volume's also slowing down. But it just hit over 48 million so far, so.
Yeah, I really don't want to give profits back, but.
What was that ticker this week that we both were in and it was sucking and then it went down and then it just squeezed? Remember when I think it was the night that we played poker because I'm like, yeah, I bought 196 shares because I had a buy order and I forgot to cancel it and it got down to that and then it actually hit like 170 and then it squeezed. What the hell was that? Let me go back to your my text messages to you, see if I can see it.
Yeah, I know, Reed. It's hanging in there. I covered a little bit more. I only got 500 shares left of MYO. CAPR just snapped below 8, so that's good. All right. Yes, CAPR. Go to fucking hell, you piece of shit. No offense to anybody that's long, but CAPR is getting murdered. I see lots of red that I'm going to cover into. Cover. Covered some. I'm still believing in MDGS because of the daily chart. I really like the daily chart on MDGS. Tell me you like it, Henry. Are you long MD? Nope, you're waiting to 420.
Yeah.
Okay, guess what? MYO. Take your ass to lower day. Biatch. MYO. Serving me up a warm slice of red pie. Red bloody. I just made $11 or 11,000. Is it 11,000 or $11? If it's 11K, put 11K. Theus. I don't know. It tested low a day, and then it just got right back up. MYO's cock teasing me. I think that MDGS is the best candidate for a comeback. For a squeeze back. I mean, it's got all that support from this morning. MDGS. I'm risking the 380s. Lately, though, whenever I've tried this, a dip buy off of a failed morning spike, it hasn't worked lately. Henry wants over 420 to buy. Please come back for me. MYO is really testing my patience. What are you doing, Henry?
Trying to find that one ticker.
Oh, from Tuesday? What indicators do you recommend? Ooh, 11K? You made 11K today on what? What did you make 11K on? What ticker? The only thing I use is VWAP, volume, and the chart. Years and years, not years and years ago, but a long time ago I used to use RSI. I used to use RSI. I tried using the Fibonacci bullshit, and then as time went on, I just realized, you know what? I just like volume and price action and VWAP. That's all I use.
I can't find it. Whatever.
Damn it. Fucking MYO. What a cock tease. Every time. Every time I think it's about to break low a day, it just says, look at it. Fucker.
Be patient. I think it's done with.
You think so?
Yeah.
What about MDGS? I already told you, Brian. When it gets over 420, I'll buy it.
I mean, it's looking like it's ready to test it. So, I mean,
Yes.
I'm watching. It's on my one chart. Yeah.
It's curling up. It looks like it's going to go.
Yeah, the candles are super tight together. So, like, it's going to break one way or the other. But like I said, I want to see it.
I see volume coming in. Or maybe that's just me wanting to see what I want to see.
Yeah.
It's not really volume.
No, it's not moving fast. I mean, it's got 48 million now, but
I thought I saw volume coming in.
what is the chat talking about now since things are kind of slowing down?
I don't know. I can't get in my chat right now.
Oh, anybody in the room with you on that same thing?
Yeah. Hey, what are people talking about in the chat, Reed?
Let's see what Weeble's charts are saying. Top runners. Same things we're looking at. Excuse me. Same things we're looking at.
Come on. MDGS doesn't want to go. It wants to, but nobody else wants it to. I think it's going to go, though. Just needs a little volume push. It's kind of curling up. It looks like it's going to go. Come on, everybody loves a comeback story, MDGS. Fucking. You broke out today, man. You have a catalyst. You broke out on the daily. You have a catalyst. You got the volume. Over 40 million volume. How can you not want to go?
How can you not want to go?
Doesn't make any sense, does it, Henry?
Doesn't make any sense at all to me.
I don't feel like... If MDGS, if it starts squeezing and gets up over VWAP and reclaims VWAP, I am not going to sell up there at 450.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I just sold some at $3.99. Because I didn't want to risk 380. Anyways, if it gets over 450, I'm not going to sell up at 440 or whatever. I'm going to, and it starts consolidating and reclaims VWAP, I'm going to add to my position. And I'm not going to even think about selling until it gets to 5. If that ever even happens. Meanwhile, MYO, I think, is about to take a big, giant Henry. Okay,
So funny.
We're putting MYO on turd status. There he goes down the toilet. MYO. Na 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 na. Red, red, red equals money.
Red usually doesn't equal money. Money's green.
Nat. Crook played Nat. What did he do with Nat? Let me look at it real quick.
Probably shorted it.
Yeah, I probably did short it. GNMK went red on the day. Probably gonna go sideways though. GNMK's fucking just hangs around red to green non-stop, and then it squeezes them out. Okay, CAPR bouncing up the VWAP. So I added to my short. Right up there, see the little bounce up the VWAP? Should I add some more? Yes, I should. Okay, after my ad on CAPR, my new average is 835. Alright. I thought MYO was going to go way more red, but it's not. Hey, look at that. AMTX back to 170. Oh, never mind. What the hell am I looking at?
No clue what you're looking at.
Oh, never mind. My scanner, the thing was down. I got faked out. Hi. What's Daddy doing? I'm what? Say it louder. Trading. Yeah. What is Daddy making?
Money.
The monies.
Mondays.
Mommy, Michael, you gonna buy my playset?
Yep. Yeah, she said, "Are you gonna buy my playset?" Yeah, Daddy's gonna buy your playset. It's in the mail. It's coming.
Where?
Kicking myself so bad for not trusting MYO short a bit more. Reed. Don't beat yourself up too much, because that could have broke high day and squeezed. But MYO, I was looking at the daily chart, and you know, if you look at MYO on the daily, I mean, I was using high day as the risk. I mean, that's a big move coming back from 480s all the way to the 580s. But if we look at the daily chart, I mean, just recently, 2 weeks ago, that's the only reason I was able to stay in is just because just a couple of weeks ago, it had a gap up and a spike, and it just failed. So that wasn't too long ago. So I was like, well, I just can't really see today being that much different. Ooh, more fade. Wow. Imagine if I would have held all 2,000 of my shares down this far. That would have been great. Pimp, I have a silly question for you. How to execute short entry. Short sell and covered, or sell and covered. It depends on what the platform is. I know like on DOS Trader Pro, I think that it's just, you just press sell just to short a stock. But in E-Trade, they have a button that says short, cover, and then buy and sell. So it just depends. If your platform doesn't have a short or a cover, it's just, you just press sell instead of buy if you want to short a stock. And MDGS, look at it, all down to the 390s. Oh no, MDGS. You're breaking my heart, bro. I'm going to sell. I had high hopes for MDGS, and guess what? I'm out. Yay, cool. In other words, I don't give a fuck. She got a Mayday present she got a Mayday basket from the neighbors. I did not know there was a Mayday thing. But apparently people give gifts on May 1st. I did not. First time I've ever heard of that.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, well,
A gift because it's May 1st.
I live in white suburbia. Okay? White privileged suburbia, and it's amazing. At least that's what my neighbor told me.
That it's amazing, or that you live in white?
He told me I live in white suburbia, because I was like, who does Mayday shit? And he's like, we do. That's what happens in white suburbia neighborhoods. I was like, oh, wow, cool. All right, I covered my MYO at 474. starting to bounce. So, I would be up almost 1,000 on the day, but I just took a loss on MDGS, so now I'm up 691. And I still got about $400 of unrealized profits on CAPR. So we'll see if that goes down to 750 or 7. See if this downward trend continues of making lower lows. Fran! It hit. Look at that. Look at Fran. I was talking shit earlier, and it's up to 306 now. Did you hop in that one? I'm pissed. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but was scared by TGHI. Those gap up breakouts, man. I never trust them. Also remember SPX getting murdered. Yeah, we have a stream delay. It's kind of like the webinars. You know, we're like 20 seconds behind or something. That's just the nature of the beast of the live stream. They say it's a live stream, but it's a almost live stream. You know what I mean?
Almost live stream. That's
almost there.
Pretty original.
Oh, MDGS. I'm so sad. Was hoping it could. Thank God I sold half my position at $3.99. And it's going lower. CAPR is working out nicely. Thank God whoever alerted me on CAPR. I forgot who it was. It was Trader Vlad. That's who it was. Thank you. It was fun today. See you later, Jorge. We'll be back for Money Monday, bro. Green for the week. Yes. First green week in 5 weeks. Awesome. Fantastic, dude. Yeah, there was some great opportunities this week. In fact, let's look at them. Okay, let's start with CAPR. Dude, this was just such a huge opportunity. If we see this again, if you see this shit again, you have to buy it. Look at this. Oh, what a beautiful chart. Okay, so it dips right at the open. Right here. Look at this. Here, let's talk about the many places to buy CAPR on day one. Okay? This consolidation over VWAP right there. Right there. Anywhere it's over $5, it's over VWAP. The volume is there. You buy right in here in the low fives, and then you go for the ride. All right? But let's say you don't buy in the low fives, and you see it squeeze up. It breaks high a day. It pulls back on this pullback. Look at that. It's holding over VWAP. It's pulling back. You can buy on the pullback. Even better one. Let's say you missed that because you want confirmation because you don't know if this is going to break through VWAP. It breaks high a day, and then it pulls back and confirms the high a day breakout. You buy here. It gets over 7. It pulls back, confirms the high day breakout. You buy it here at, say, 750, 745, and then you fucking hold on tight for a squeeze up to 11. That was a great one. What was the other one that we hit on Wednesday? Do you remember what it was? It was a big one we hit on Wednesday. Another nice one, very similar to that. It was... Do you remember what it was, Henry?
Let me see what my text says to you on Wednesday. Yeah, CREX.
CREX, yes. So let's look at that one real quick. We fucking nailed this one, man. This one made her... Huh?
On Wednesday also, like I bought... It was Wednesday CAPR because I bought it at $4.95 and I sold it at $7.50. That's when I was heading back to the wake and funeral. And I'm like, if I would have been that when I'd been home, I would have held us. I mean, we would have made money because we would have. Yeah.
I actually bought.
Another one.
I actually bought whenever CAPR, when it pulled back off its highs, I actually bought it right in here in the low 8s and then sold it really fast up close to 9. Thank you, Kenna. Here, go upstairs with Mommy. She wants you. Okay, CREX. Let's look at that one because this is a home run trade too right here. We have not had any opportunities like that today. So here we go. Big day one move. Damn, this is great. Now I bought this one twice on Wednesday. Me and Henry bought this one. Okay, same thing.
My first entry was 157.
Jesus Christ. Henry does catch them early.
And I sold some at 240, 250, and then I held, and then I sold again at 265.
Okay, hold on. Back up. I just got the chart up. What was your first entry?
157.
150 cent. At what time?
9:25 a.m.
At 9:25. So he bought it
on April 28th.
He bought it under VWAP, Henry. You dog. You crazy gambling dog. He bought it under VWAP. But really, if you... Let's get a closer view of it. All right. So he bought it 157. 157?
Yeah, that first push up.
Okay, so he bought over VWAP. Never mind. Right here. Where did I buy at? I bought... Where did I... Do you remember where I bought, Henry? I got in a lot later than you.
Bruce.
I think I bought the breakout. I bought the breakout at 180. Yep, because I was late because I was sad that I didn't get in this consolidation. Because you had got in on the right here in this consolidation. But that is a perfect entry. Look at that. Right over VWAP, it consolidates. And it's up near the highs. You buy that. And then risk VWAP. I bought the breakout. Typically, I suck at buying breakouts, but this time it worked. So it squeezes up to 2, right? On this pullback, I added in this pullback. I remember adding in at 189. I definitely remember doing that. I added at 189, and then it really squeezes up here, and I'm selling some into this push in 230s, and then I sell the rest up close to the 250s. And where did you sell at, Henry?
My sells were at 245, 250, 265, and then I held and I sold my last 300 shares at 380 and 453.
Wow. Damn. You top ticked it. And then I did hold a little small piece because I thought maybe this thing could go. I wanted to hold it overnight if it could hold over VWAP. So he was consolidating over VWAP. But then when it broke down past VWAP, I sold it. And then I went and took a nap, and look at this during power hour. Just a massive squeeze. I was sleeping through all of this shit. Henry, you got back in power hour at what price? At like $3, huh? Or what was it? No.
$3.17 it was.
Henry got in at $3.17. I woke up and looked at my phone. I was like, what's CRX doing? And I got in right at the close during this little consolidation phase right here. What price did I get in at? I can't remember exactly what price I get. I think it was 374. 374. I hopped in, and then I sold pretty quickly up over 4. I think I sold at 420 it was. I sold at 420. And that was it.
Yeah, that 317 entry, that's the ones I sold at 380, and then the rest was at 453.
You gotta love those VWAP consolidation holds near high a day. I mean, those are pretty nice setups. News squeeze on CRX. Pattern was looking bad up to that point. I was also taking a break and missed the news coming in out as well. Oh, on Wednesday? Not today though, huh? I don't know what it's doing today.
Ooh, and INO just broke $10.
It did?
I might buy.
I know. I mean, it's due for a bounce, man. Dude, look at INO. God damn, I should have fucking held my short.
I'm going to give it a little bit longer here to see, but
You're going to try to dip by it, Henry?
if it starts to rebound, well, that's what my guy said this morning. He's like between 970 and 10 was probably a good buy for a long on INO. But I don't know. Let's see if they have any news.
INO. Dude, I know that the news that they've had lately has been bad.
Yeah, I know.
Citron's been putting out their bullshit. God, I wish I would have held my short from Monday.
And what you short for like $13 or 14?
Yeah, I was short. I made pretty good money on INO this week, but could have been a lot better. Yeah, it is really. Actually, you're right, Henry. This might be a decent dip buy for a little bounce.
I'm like getting in it right now. I want to wait for consolidation sideways and then.
It might not even consolidate. It might just bounce. You know, like from like right now.
Yeah. But I'm not going to take that chance on a $10 stock. So.
Shit, I missed it. I tried to bite it. All right, I got it at 996. I feel like I chased it a little bit. But I think it's gonna go up though. I think you're right. I mean, I don't think it's gonna go up on the day. I think we got to bounce to maybe like 1050, or it just continues going lower.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to be patient with it. If I don't get in, I don't get in. But I don't want to get in too early.
I'm gonna risk 990. If it doesn't start bouncing now immediately, I'm getting out. Yay, it's bouncing a little bit. See it? Put in that little hammerhead candle right there. It got bought up at 980. Come on, you piece of shit. Henry says you're gonna bounce. Let's go.
I didn't say it was going to bounce. I said.
I think it is. Look, there it comes. Oh! Smackdown. Scared me. I just sold some at my entry. I got scared by that. That really scared me. I'm going to risk 990. I'm not going to risk that much. I already got nice profits on the day, and I'm not going to fucking give them to INO. I can always rebuy lower. So yeah, I put in an order at 989. I'm only risking 10 cents, but I really think, I mean, look how far this is off of its highs.
I mean, the volume is starting to come in.
It's just gotten destroyed all morning long. So it's like a rubber band. As the action speeds up and it falls and falls and falls, it'll be like a rubber band. We should get a retracement. We should get a recoil, a snapback. My goal is 1050. I sold 250 shares. I had 1,000. Come on, INO. Do it for me, buddy. Oh, man. I missed my cover on CAPR down at 750. I'm up almost $900 on CAPR. I'm stuck covering into strength. I don't know, Henry. What do you think? Kind of getting spooked by it a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's still going to drop a little bit more, and that's why I didn't.
No, Henry, you told me it was going to bounce.
I said, you didn't hear me. I said between 970 and 10 could be an opportunity to buy. So I would rather get it closer to 970 than 10. It hit 980 for that low candle there. Then I said I want to see consolidation. So when you bought it, it didn't consolidate.
I thought it was just going to bounce right back. Damn
Now
it.
If it starts consolidate now between 980 and 1005 for about 10 minutes, then I'm liking it more.
Oh, took me out. What about now? Just kidding. Just kidding, Henry. Yep, Reed thinks the same thing. Nice volume on buyers down there. I'm with Henry. Midday dip probably needs some consolidation. All right, I'll watch it.
Good thing you got out of MDGS. That's down to like 350.
Fuck yeah. I'm glad I got out of MYO. It's already back up to 5 now.
What?
MYO is, yeah.
Definitely getting bought up between 980 and 990.
MDGS goes lower. I'm pissed I missed my cover on CAPR at 750. Damn it. I had over $1,000 in profits there and I didn't fucking take it. Damn it. And now it's threatening to come back and get over 8. Damn, INO going to hell in a handbasket.
Hell in a handbasket.
Jesus Christ. What a sell-off on INO. Just unreal, man. Don't get over 8 CAPR. Just give one more low a day test. I mean, you know what? Oh, I just missed out on 50 cents a share on CAPR. That's annoying. Fuck. I don't want to cover under the strength. Come on. fucker. Wasn't paying attention and I missed my flush down to 750. There we go. Might offer me another chance to cover down there. And CAPR. Meanwhile, INO. Okay, it's starting to consolidate, Henry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching MVIS.
All right, I bought INO again at 987. I'm going to risk 980. It's only a few cents. About 1,000 shares. Now let's get a bounce up to 1050. Come on. Or at least 1025. There you go. Okay, we're testing 10 now. So what do you think, Henry? Whenever INO, say it gets over 10, what are you going to do then?
Watch it.
I thought you wanted to buy it, Henry. What happened to that?
I'll start thinking about it once it holds above 10 at 10:05. Like I said, it's just gonna. It needs to break 10:05. Otherwise, it could just consolidate between that and 980 for an hour.
I just covered some more CAPR. CAPR gets down to 750 again. I'm taking it all off. I'm taking it all off like a cheap hooker. I think it's about to put in a higher low. CAPR. I'm going to take some more off here at 780. There we go, CAPR. Oh, man. It's about to cover it. Getting bought up. Take some more off. Alright, I'm only left with 500 shares on CAPR. I'm just going to put $8 as my risk, and as long as it stays under 8, I'll just let it fade. Stop on quote, cover 801. As long as it stays under 8, I'm going to let CAPR fade. Love to get the red to green. My ultimate goal on for I'd cover it all would be $7. That'd be red to green. I don't even think it'll get down to 7 though. Probably 730 would be best case scenario. Looks like it's putting in a higher low right now. And this INO trade, I really think it's going to bounce. Because people in Weeble said so.
No, it wasn't Weeble.
Where was it? Oh, Twitter?
No, the boiler room guy I follow on YouTube.
Oh, okay. That's the guy that you learned your scans
Scanners.
from.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ, it sold off so much. It's got to have some kind of bounce. On INO.
I mean, it looks like it's starting to make higher lows, so.
God, what a great short, man. Fuck. It was already down so much I was afraid to short it. Up to 995, 996. Can we get 10? Can I see 10? Let's get 10. $10.
You selling at 10?
No. Rejected by 10. No, I'm not selling at 10. I would probably, if it gets over 10, I'll probably start selling at maybe 10.20, 10.30. My ultimate goal is 10.50. It's primed for a bounce right now, though. It is down so far today that I just don't know how it can't bounce. It's because nobody wants it. Look at that daily. God, what a great daily chart. I should have so bounced into this resistance. I should have shorted into this resistance right there. God.
It was 10.
I was looking at too much shit. Oh, sweet.
10.03. Ooh.
When are you going to start buying, Henry?
I'm going to see what it does now on this candle. We got 30 seconds left of this minute candle. See what if the next one opens green, I might dabble.
God, that candle just sold off, didn't it?
Yep.
That sucks. But that little upward trend is evident right now. See if we can keep it up. Damn it. Smack down under 10. My average is 990. There we go. We're 1007 now. And another sell-off.
I just bought the pullback. $9.99 I'm in.
You got in?
Yeah, $9.99.
Yep, we got the bid and the ask over 10 now. Yay. Okay, I'm going to look to start taking a little bit off here and there. Alright, took some off at $10.14. I took 1/8 off though, just a little bit. I'm going to take some more off at 10.20. Come on. Get there. 10.20. Ugh. Nope. No 10.20 for me. Not right now anyways.
I just have my stop loss set at $10, and I'm just going to hold it and see what it does.
That's a good idea.
I mean, it's not moving fast unless the volume comes in. And if the volume comes in, it's probably going to squeeze. So if it just stays like this, it could bounce up and down now. Start trading between.
CAPR, what do I do with you? Do I cover you? Take the rest of my profits and move on with my life? Or do I hope that you're going to go lower?
Actually, I'm going to put my stop loss in that low, that candlestick there at 984. $9.94.
There goes INO. Anybody else hopping INO with us? Not that we're suggesting that you follow our trades.
Exactly. This is for pure entertainment value only.
Entertainment purposes only, okay? This is like, this YouTube channel is like, it's like going to the strip club. You know, we're just there for entertainment. Not getting married, not falling in love. So I'm not suggesting anybody ever follow my buys and sells because according to my stats, I'm wrong 50% of the time. Actually, 47% of the time.
Meanwhile, on my other chart here, I am watching AMTX again. So
AMTX.
I took a little dabble at 123 to see if it can break through the 125 mark to approach VWAP for a secondary squeeze here before lunch.
AMTX. Henry says. Ooh, Henry, come on, man.
What? Where are we going?
You got in at one. Dude, Henry, this thing is going to end up down here at low a day.
I'm not going to be in it until the end of the day.
Oh.
It did my favorite pattern. It goes below VWAP, consolidate. Now it's starting to try to grind back up. I'm only risking 5 cents.
Well, 5 cents.
I'm in at 123. I have my stop loss set at 117. So if it don't break through 128, then it's probably going to go back down. But I see this a lot of times, and I'm going to just play the odds. But I'm wrong 90% of the time, so... No, I don't know. I don't have stats to back any of my things up, so I don't know.
Yeah, I load all mine up on prop. Oh, we're up over 1020 now. I'm gonna sell some more here. Got some out at 1024. So I still got 750 shares. My ultimate goal, I would say, would be 1050. What's your goal? VWAP maybe? It could get to VWAP, huh? On INO. Think it could bounce to VWAP? I don't know if I have patience to get all the way to VWAP. That's a long ways away, it seems like. What's your goal, Henry, on INO?
We'll see what it does at the 1040 mark. I raised my stop to 1010. I didn't buy 1,000 shares, so I mean,
D22, man. Glad you're here. I was just thinking about you. I'm glad you showed up, man. Forgot you guys were live. Yeah, we'll be usually Mondays and Fridays. We're live. 10 minutes before market open. We go live. We talk some smack. Trade some stocks. Hopefully make some money. Probably going to be choppy since a lot of eyes have been on INO and a lot of baggies are stuck in the ATM. Risk level set at 980 for me. Trying to be patient here. Me too. Really nice continuation on INO there. I took 1/4 off of 1013 since I'm a pussy. You only have 100 shares. That's okay, dude. It's okay to only have 100 shares. You can always scale up over time. You can always scale up. Me and Henry were talking about, scaling up share size. And as time goes on, you always want to, you don't want to be in a trade where you're like uncomfortable, where you're like, fuck. Because if your share size is too big, then you're going to get your decision making is going to get worse and worse as you get more emotional. But at the same time, you don't want your share size so low that you just don't feel anything. So you kind of want to get a share size where you're like kind of pushing the edge of your comfort, but not, And as time goes on, you get more comfortable. All right, CAPR took out the rest of my short at 781, so I'm out completely. Today's shaping up to be a nice day, actually. Decent day. So now we're up $1,459 on the day. My daily goal is I'm trying to make $1,000 every day. That's my daily goal. So if I make over 1,000, I'm happy. Actually, even 500 a day is I'm happy with. Shit, I remember being happy with $100 to $200 a day. What's your daily goal, Henry? 500? What's your daily goal? 300? 500? 300 a day. Awesome. Yeah, I'd like to have you here, D22. You had some good information last time. Reed, yeah. I get that. This isn't my main pattern, so definitely not taking large risks because I don't have a good idea of the win rate. Yeah, that's a good idea. Henry trades full time. And shit, ever since this COVID thing has been going on, I've been trading full time, but I do own my own business. But I do trade every day. Every fucking day, no matter what I trade. Not no matter what, but I try to trade every day. Every single day. Even before COVID stuff, I was still trading every day. But, if trading keeps going as well as it has been, I may sell my business and go to trading full time. If I can keep averaging, 20, 30 grand a month for another year, then if I can do that, if I can average $20,000 to $30,000 for the rest of this year, I may think about selling my business next year. I do own some commercial property. I'm not going to sell that. I'm just going to keep that so I can collect the lease payment on it, and then just trade full time. My ultimate goal, is to be trading full time 100% by the time my son is 5 years old, which he's 4 months now. So maybe not 5, maybe 3. Because I got 2 kids, one's 2.5 and one's 4 months. So by the time they're like getting into like kindergarten and shit, I want to be able to, whenever they're getting to the age where they're going to start like sports and whatever, all the shit that kids do. I want to be there for all that. I don't want to be working. Trade with Vlad wants to know what the idea behind INO is. What were you going to say, Henry? Go ahead.
Oh no, I just of all the shit kids do. That's just the way he said it was funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
INO. All right, Trade with Vlad. We are currently, I think me, Reed, and Henry, we're all long. INO. I'm long from 989. Henry's long from, I think, 10.
$9.99.
$9.99 and Reed is long from $9.80. And Reed got the best fucking entry. Good job. So basically, INO has just been getting crushed for the last few days, and we just think that it is due for a bounce. I mean, the ultimate goal is 1070 VWAP. I don't even think it's going to get the VWAP. My goal is 1050. I got 1,000 shares. Well, not anymore. Now I have 750 shares. I sold a little bit at 1015 and at 1024. I think that if it doesn't hold over 10 though, so right now it's pulling back, so we need a higher low. If it doesn't set in a higher low, I think I'll exit. Oh, you're risking 980. Reed entry is 10. Which is a good entry. I like that entry. Because it broke over the whole dollar number. And I think I might risk. I'll probably just put my risk in where my entry is at 990. 989. So right now I want it to set in a higher low. Maybe I should add back in my 250 shares that I got rid of. I am going to add back. Bye. Okay, added back at 10:05. 10:05.66 to be exact. My new average is 993. I'm going to throw my stop loss in at 993. Back to 1,000 shares. Yeah, I'd like to trade full time. Pulling my wrist now. Though, don't love this price action. Don't love this action. It's just pulling back a little bit. As long as it can hold over 10, I think. I mean, stocks don't just go up and they don't just go down.
Yeah, I'm risking 990.
I want 1050. That's my ultimate goal. But it needs to set in a higher low right here. Uh-oh. Took me out. Fuck.
Oh, took me out.
But hell, this may be another spot to enter right here in 997. It may just be pulling back for a minute. Look at that. It fucking takes fucking market makers, man. All right, I'm back in. I think that was a fake out.
I mean, lower day should have been basically your risk. I mean,
Yeah.
I just put 990 because I didn't think I would actually get back down there that quick.
I didn't think it was going to get down there either. Market makers is like, oh, Brian has his in at 994 or whatever. Let me just snap that up. Son of a bitch. So I hop back in at 997. I'm going to risk 990, so I'm going to put my risk at 989. So this is the higher low, right? So ideally what we want, it sets in the higher low, and then it starts grinding, and it breaks over this pivot point of 1025, and then we get a push to 1050, and then I'm going to sell that motherfucker. You're right. I think patience on this kind of float is necessary. You're going to continue to hold for now. Definitely interested in adding the long. It holds this area. Nasdaqs are very choppy. You need to remember that they are, man. Nasdaqs, they chop around. Oh, I'm glad I sold. I'm glad I covered my CAPR. It's back up to the 830s. May have to short it again here.
Exactly.
Sounds like it's hard being a baby, huh? Wish someone would wipe my ass. Babe, will you do that for me? That's what I want for my birthday. I want my wife to wipe my ass all day long.
Oh boy.
Can only eat cheese. Okay, I reshorted this little bounce on CAPR at 828. It's popped up the VWAP. Okay, we're at 1007 on INO. Yeah, it is kind of a patience play. It may take like an hour or so to get back up to 1050. Right now is the time when we can just break for lunch and then go do your thing, put your stop loss in at 989, and then just check in on it occasionally.
Exactly. Sounds like a good plan.
You know what I mean? Take a nap, go do whatever you do, get your workout in, you know, walk your dog, check your mail. My wife said, put away your laundry. That's what she wants me to do. CAPR. Rejected by 825. I'm going to risk 830. Quote 830, yeah. Okay, so there's the game plan with INO, right? We're open for 1050. I don't know if we'll get it, but it's a 1 to 5 risk to reward. It's consolidating right now. It just set in a higher low. Hopefully we can get a little bounce up to VWAP, and then we can sell into that bounce. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's worth a shot. Added 25 shares back on at 1003. We'll love to grind back up, break through 1025. Yeah, it's got to get over that pivot point of 1025, you know. So when it tests that, maybe it'll test it and then push through. If it gets rejected, though, again, I may just sell it if it gets rejected at 1025. If it gets rejected by 1025 again, I may just get out and take my couple $100 and move on to my day. Really, it's midday. We probably shouldn't even be trading right now. Right, guys?
That's right.
We should take a fucking break. I mean, it's amazing how we can just sit here all damn day staring at these freaking charts.
Because there's like thousands of stocks moving, and it's like...
I mean,
Any second, one can move, and you're like, dang, I missed out.
I know. I mean, I've already made plenty of money for the day. I need to be done.
Sounds like a plan, man.
All right, guys. So we got a game plan with INO. Set the risk. It's set. 1089. Hopefully, it's gonna squeeze off this $10. I mean, dude. Okay, the high was 1170. The low is 980. So it's $2 off its highs. I really don't think that expecting a 75% retracement is out of the question.
No. I agree.
We are right about midday. I think it's probably unrealistic to expect. Well, I mean, midday, I mean, the volume's not going to be crazy, but it could just grind and churn and just grind back up to that 1050. Ultimately, I think it gets rejected by VWAP and keeps going lower. But I do like Henry's idea of, you know, that it's down so far. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, Christ, can we get a bounce? I'm mad that I didn't keep my short on this from a couple days ago. Golly, dude. Somebody's here. Oh, somebody's delivering something. Somebody's delivering something. The mailman.
Oh, I know what it is.
Of course you do.
It's a ruler.
Oh, I don't like INO. If Sykes was here, he would shame us for this trade. He'd be like, why are you trading midday?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get back into it when it took me out, so.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh. I did.
It didn't work out, so I'm like, well, I might test lower day again, so.
I mean, A89 was my ultimate risk level, and I had it at my entry, so I decided to give it another shot. Probably a bad idea, though. We should end this. We should end this this live stream. I need to pay attention to my family. They're looking at me like, please, Daddy. Hi.
See you later, guys.
Anyway, so Monday, Money Monday, we'll be back Monday, guys. I love it when you guys show up and interact and comment. A little smack talking is always fun too. Right, Henry?
That's right.
Anyways, so say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
There you go.
Bye, McKenna.
There's little Kenna. You guys have a safe, COVID-free weekend. Oh, though Sykes also confuses me with a lot of recent plays. He does, doesn't he? Doesn't look at his... Looks like he follows a lot of his own rules. The other day we were watching him. He alerted a trade. He says, I wouldn't chase it up here in the 160s.
So I bought it,
And then
and then it went.
yeah, go ahead.
Was
And,
that CREX or something?
yeah, it was CREX.
It squeezed and I made some money.
He goes, I wouldn't chase it here in the 160s, and then he buys it at 180.
Yeah.
Made me laugh. Anyways. Oh, and I know that idea was going to hell. But that's okay. It's okay to be wrong. You just don't want to be really wrong. That's why we set our risk and we respect it.
Can you just hold him for a minute?
Right? It's okay to be
That's
wrong. Just not really, 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 really wrong. Other than that, we'll be back Monday. Man, today was the slowest day of the week, and that's the day we did a live stream. God, I wish we would have had a live stream yesterday or Wednesday. Damn. That was the day.
Weird.
That was the day when all the big runners were. This week has been kind of like meh. I still managed to make almost 1,500 though, so that's nice.
Oh well, maybe Monday will be better.
It will. Okay, Jonathan. Thank you guys for coming in, man. We'll see you guys Monday if you guys show up. Peace out, fellas. Thanks for the likes, too. We got 4 likes. Woo!
Woo.
All right, later.